My name is Carla. I served in the U.S. Navy from 1980 to 1987. I was stationed at Bermuda, New Orleans, Oceana, and Norfolk, Virginia. I took care of all the enlisted records and did education and training. Also made ID cards for active duty and dependents. I joined the Navy because I wanted to travel, and I thought it would be a good way to advance. I love meeting all the different people. I made some great friends when I was in the military. There was a lot of sexual harassment going on. Even in 1980, when it was supposed to be the new Navy, someone who was superior in rank to me, we attended an event. I got very inebriated, and this person took advantage of me, and I had to see this person almost every day. So it was very difficult for me. I was embarrassed, I was ashamed, I didn't understand. I thought maybe it was my fault that the person took advantage of me. When I got out of the Navy, I became a military wife, and I wanted to trust people, but I didn't, especially men. I didn't go out by myself. If I drank, I stayed home because I was too afraid of other people. I'd have panic attacks. My ability to cope with stress was very limited. And still, I didn't seek help. I was still ashamed. It made it difficult to hold down a job. My relationships suffered as a result. It had an effect on everything: my children, my family, my employment, because my ability to cope with any stress was very limited. I had spiraled down into a dark depression, and I found myself isolating myself from my friends and family, and it wasn't working, and I was having suicidal thoughts. I woke up one day and I was just I didn't think I could just take it anymore. And there were only two options: either seek help or commit suicide. And I decided to seek help. And I'm glad I did. I went to the VA. I decided too, that I needed the inpatient to get my medications right and to get some counseling that I needed right away. So I stayed there for a week and talked to counselors, talked to social workers. It's worked out very well for me. I go to group counseling once a week. I see a therapist and psychiatrist for my medication. Everyone's very helpful. I like the individual therapy because I can say things that I can't necessarily say in group therapy, but I really like the group therapy because it's all women, and a lot of us have similar circumstances, and we're friends now, and we keep in contact. I don't isolate myself anymore. I try to get out. Now, I won't tell you that I'm cured, but I am in a much better position than I was back in 2011. I have reconnected with family and friends. I am not employed, but I am looking for work. My anxiety is a lot better. I don't have the panic attacks. I still have a few, but not like I did before. I am living on my own. I wish I would have went sooner after I'd been discharged, instead of waiting for so long and suffering for so long, because now I'm in a much better place than I was before. anyone who has physical or mental problems and is a veteran should seek help from the VA. They're very helpful, very understanding. They have a women's clinic. They have therapy just for women, therapists just for women, and they understand women's issues. It's meant the world to me. And, you know, I take one day at a time, and this is, the VA is responsible for my survival.